You can if you want to, but yeah, we good. I got everything going good because I'm on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh.
And they can hear you.
Oh yeah, they can hear us loud and clear.
Oh, what happened? Oh, they made it hot last time?
Nah, when I see on my, I use OBS Studio, and I went into a different scene, and it took my voice out. I don't know why, because it was already streaming from the first scene. So I was like, why take my voice out or whatnot when it went to the next scene? So yeah.
Wow.
But shout out to anybody that's tuned in right now. I'm gonna be on my live chat on YouTube, not on Twitch. I'm working on a way where I can have both of them on here, and that's what I was trying to do last night, where I could see the live chat on what's the name. But I'm gonna be looking at it on here, cause last week I had a couple people on the live chat, and they was commenting, and I wasn't even responding back to them when we was doing what we was doing.
I need to make me a Twitch, man. Like I've been saying I'm gonna do that shit. Oh, for real? Everybody got their Twitch.
I got one because somebody I follow on YouTube. I watched their live stream.
Oh yeah.
And they was having trouble with YouTube. They were having trouble with YouTube or StreamYard or something like that. So they started streaming on Twitch. So then everybody went to Twitch, and then YouTube fixed their problem, and we all went back to YouTube.
Somebody said something, mentioned me about StreamYard. I ain't never heard of that one.
StreamYard, I ain't never heard of them either.
Yeah, I heard it. I follow a lot of people that go live and stuff like that because I like the whole commentating stuff.
Okay. See, I didn't even know Twitch do like stuff like this as far as vlogging or whatnot. I thought they was strictly on video games. But I see they do that too, and music and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, let me go over here and see what's up.
It's half-naked girls on Twitch that will write their name on your body, on their body, if you send a certain amount of money. I'm like, people pay for this?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've talked about it, bro.
Sound like OnlyFans.
I mean,
that's what it is.
Pretty much.
Yeah, before y'all two jumped on here, man, I was once again giving my props to the Cowboys. They beat us last week.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all give my little predictions as far as tomorrow, NFL Sunday. We play the Eagles. Of course, I feel like the Panthers going to do what they got to do. They definitely learned their lesson the hard way. I mean, we could have lost to anybody except the Cowboys or whatnot. It's bad, man. It hurt. Like I said, I got too many people that's fans of the Cowboys, so I got to deal with that on a daily basis now. So, yeah. Basically. You been keeping up with the football, bro?
Yeah, I was pretty upset that we lost last week. I ain't even gonna lie.
You were going for the Panthers too?
Yeah, I'm a Panthers fan. But I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to whoever. But
nah, it is. It ain't. It really ain't. It's not. I can't stand it, man. It is what it is. Shout out to the Cowboys. Y'all did y'all thing fair and square. I'm gonna give y'all props.
I ain't trying to say nothing too crazy about it. You know how them fans get. Them Cowboys fans. Man, whatever. It ain't nothing. It is what it is. I'm giving y'all props. Now, you see, bro about to maybe go in on y'all. I'm about to. Goddamn.
You know, that's not how you really feel.
Tony Gromo. That's my quarterback, T.O. That's my quarterback. Get out of here with the knee. But anyway, besides NFL or whatnot, damn, I had to wait for my phone load up. I wanted to get into what was one of my first topics. Nah, I had to load my phone back up because I got my junk loaded up in here. And I want to go in order. I ain't trying to. I'm not gonna go out of order tonight.
Classic Horror versus Scream 2 versus Saw.
Oh yeah. And one of the main reasons I chose that, as far as just plot wise, as far as trying to find out who the killer is, and so what, the mystery behind each movie.
I don't remember that much from Scream 2, but like I vividly remember the first time I saw because it was just like.
You don't remember Scream 2 with Jada Pinkett and Omar Epps?
Jada Pinkett, yeah, but they died like early as hell, didn't they?
You said what?
They died early as hell.
Oh yeah, they died at the beginning.
See?
Bro, that's why I say I went to the movies. To see, well, my mama and my aunt and them went to the movies to see it, and I went with them. And they went particularly because Jada Pinkett and Omar Epps was in it, thinking like, and they died at the beginning. So yeah,
that's like people that went to go see Stomp the Yard for Chris Brown.
Oh, I was in the movies with that one too.
They played us. They played us. It was like Chris Brown.
He died in the opening credits, ain't it?
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, dead.
You talking about being in them, like going to see ATL in movies and all them girls in it. Ah, Chris Brown.
The first 3 minutes. Man. Yeah, that shit.
Gone. But yeah, Saul was one of them ones I caught on too late, as far as watching it at a Blockbuster or whatnot. That's where I seen it from.
What, Saul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go to the theaters to see it. I saw it at a sleepover.
I have a confession. I never seen Saw.
You never seen Saw?
The first one or any of them?
I never watched any of them. They just didn't intrigue me. Like,
it's a lot of body horror, like just the grossness of the dismemberment. I'm
gonna watch.
I mean, you gotta be into that type of shit. I mean, I'm the one that had fun dissecting frogs, so
I would say watch the first one, Clyde. So watch the first one.
The first one is the best.
If I'm not mistaken, they just dropped a new one with Chris Rock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they continuing on with the
and some of that social commentary stuff again.
Fast and the Furious. Ain't they on 17 right now or something?
Nah. 19?
9.
9. Okay. Look, I stopped watching after Tokyo Drift.
I stopped watching it too.
I don't know why I kept up with all of them. I recently watched the last one, which I hated. I did a review on it. I hated it. It was trash. You got Tyrese in there being John Wick, so that's, I'm telling you, straight up, Tyrese is John Wick in the last one.
Yeah, they had every actor in America in the movies.
Man.
YouTube.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Bro. I seen him turn his head to the side. He got the nice shape up. Shout out to Clyde.
Oh.
Yeah, $100 barber, bro.
The epic beard.
Hey, props up for real.
Somebody said beards do for guys what makeup do for girls. And I kind of believe it because I don't like the way Drake looks without his beard. I'm like, Drake without the beard?
Well, I mean...
Drake with the beard?
I mean, I've always been hella attractive, so with or without a beard, you know.
I know that's right.
Well, maybe one day. I don't know nothing about that facial hair stuff right now. I got a little bit right here, but it's I don't know.
Why is that, bro?
Why is what?
Why you never growing your beard out?
No, I ain't saying that. I don't know if I can.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I mean, but then I start on liking the little, I don't like all that covered up in the I start like, nah, it's gotta go. I don't like starting to get all lit.
But see, you gotta take care of it like you take care of your regular hair. That's what a lot of people kind of fail at. They just kind of like, I know people don't even wash their beards. Like,
ew.
No, I gotta wash my stuff all the time, especially having Drake. I gotta wash my shit all the time.
You working outside all day or on cars, sweating.
Food,
like,
slobber.
That's weird.
Well, bro, I didn't know you hadn't watched Saw. I know you watched Scream too, though, right?
Yeah, I watched all this. I watched all the Scream.
You watch the TV show?
No, I'm going to though.
Me too.
So y'all ain't watched the last one with the whole black crew, the whole black cast or whatnot, with Tiger in it?
No. Scream?
Yeah, it's a series. Scream. It's the last series that came out.
Yeah,
they got Tiger in it.
Yeah, we ain't watched it yet.
It's got Keke Palmer in it. I watched it. Go ahead and check it out.
I thought you said Tiger was in Scream 4. I was like, what?
No, he in the series, man.
So they're acting serious because you remember last time we talked about Scream Queens and how
they acting serious or they trying to act serious.
Okay, it's not like comedic horror.
No. But
do you like any comedic horror movies?
Yeah, Scary Movie. I mean,
That's
give me an example of comedic horror.
Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I know what you're talking about.
See,
Yeah.
that's comedic horror. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like you can laugh, but it's people die and they die gruesomely and it's scary-ish.
Yeah.
No, it's not scary.
It's not scary because it's hard to make something funny and scary. I think when something's funny in a movie that's actually scary, it's not meant to be funny. Like, I don't know if anybody else did this, but when that horse clipped the side of the boat in the ring, in the first ring, when the horse was coming towards her and it jumped over her and clipped the side of the boat and fell off, did anybody else laugh, or it was just a me person?
I wasn't even paying attention to that part.
I busted out laughing in a movie theater. I busted out laughing. I was like, this shit is hilarious. But also, to me, that movie was scary. Quotations.
You think Idle Hands was scary?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was funny.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, it's hard to make something funny and scary. That's why Evil Dead to me is not scary. It's funny. Like hell, the old one and the new one. I don't know about the TV show because I never watched it, but like, I think that was comedic horror too.
So when was the last time y'all actually watched a movie that like genuinely scared you?
I don't know because I had.
Damn.
Besides, like,
that's a good question.
Back when I was younger,
shit.
and nothing. No.
See, I get more like I like paranormal. I'm not really okay. So when I say I like horror movies, I do like the old like killer movies, like Halloween and shit like that. But I like more paranormal, like ghosts and crazy sci-fi shit. So to me, I feel like movies don't really scare me, but I get more entertainment out of watching like the amateur videos on YouTube where people like filming shit, moving around by itself in their crib, like ghost shit you see.
So you talking about like Paranormal Activity or some shit?
Yeah. So no, I thought that movie sucked, but yeah, essentially yeah. But like on YouTube.
I mean, damn, that was a good question, bro.
You
made me think about that. Like,
think about the budget for that movie. It didn't cost that much to make that shit.
Yeah.
They got a bank on their fucking series.
But it was scary to me when I first watched the first one, when I first seen it.
Most of the time, first scary movies are kind of, they make you feel uneasy or have that lingering thoughts like, what if? But like, by the time they start making sequels, it's like, is this even really good?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Escape Room? The first one or the second one?
I done seen both of them. Kind of trash. I don't like them.
I feel like they're going to end up making it to a series of movies like Final Destination. That's the way I think it's going to end up going, like a Final Destination type of shit. They're going to keep trying to bring back old characters, like, oh, they never really died.
Yeah, if it's making money.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it's interesting watching them try to get out of the traps and why did they put this in that trap. Like, to me, it's entertaining. It's not scary, but at some point, it's like, this is going to get old.
Yeah.
But
same thing with like the Saw sequels.
Yeah, since they see that the formula is working, they're going to keep going. Because people are going to keep watching because they want to keep seeing it. Is this girl going to get out of it? Because, like, by the time the movie was getting to the end, I was like, okay, this seems like a setup. And then I'm like, oh, okay, because it is. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like...
I lost interest in the movies, watching them, even just sitting there trying to watch them. I'm going to tell you something, though, Clyde. You bothering me with that question. The last movie that scared me, because I'm sitting here thinking still, like, damn, what the last movie that... Because I'm a horror fan, and I really can't think of one right now.
It's like, I love horror movies and paranormal movies. Just I don't know. They don't really scare me. I just like the psychology behind it. If that makes sense.
Yes, the psychology behind it. Yes, that's exactly it. But yeah, I guess because I'm an adult and just like rational thinking.
Maybe
like,
that's what it is.
This is like, you're not scared no more. Like, why? It's like, okay, like, see, Midsummer creeped me out, But I wasn't scared. I was like, man, this is like some shit some people really could be doing. But like, it was just more gross than anything. And it was his face. I was just like, I'm glad I'm not eating while I'm watching it.
Which one you talking about again?
Midsummer.
Oh.
The one where they up in like Finland.
Okay, that one bothered me, but it didn't scare me.
The cult like stuff. Yeah.
It bothered me, but it didn't scare me. Cause
yeah. Just like don't go where these people are if they real. I mean, I don't gotta explore that part of the world. It was beautifully shot though. That's what I be looking at like when I watch movies. It's like camera angles and it's like I'm enjoying the movie, I'm enjoying the story, but like I also look at it from an artistic point of view. Like that's what's this camera angle, like the lighting, like man, they created such an atmosphere that's drawing me in. Like
that's what I was recently saying about Wu-Tang episode that RZA did when he was making the beats, the way it was directed and the way he was doing. Like I liked it. Any of y'all watching the Wu-Tang series?
Yeah, Wu-Tang series.
I need to get back on it.
I haven't watched the latest episode, but it's really dope.
It is, bro. It is.
I mean, I feel like when the people's life that it's about are evolving, it always makes it better because it's like I can tell you what happened instead of you trying to make up some shit that happened. You know. That's why most biopics they suck because the people that have the people's life is about have nothing to do with it, or the people that were around that person, like especially if it's a dead person, like they don't have these people that actually know these people to make it convincing. You know what I mean? But then the ones like I feel like that's why Jamie Foxx did so well with Ray because he hung out with Ray Charles. Like he really. You making me think about them Lifetime biopics. All of them stupid.
Man.
All of them trash. I was like, they ain't have to do. Whitney's wasn't trash, but it was just like it was boring.
I ain't watching none of them.
I watched Whitney. I watched Brittany Murphy's. I watched Aaliyah's, and that was it. I kind of heard about Britney Spears. Aaliyah's was the worst. No, honestly, Brittany Murphy's was the worst. I don't know if y'all even know who she is, but she played in.
How did you do that, Aaliyah? I couldn't. I ain't no way I would have been able to sit there and watch that. Ain't no way.
It was like a train wreck. Like once I started watching it, I was like, I gotta see how badly this ends. I mean, we all know how it is, but it was just like, this is terrible. Like, especially when they showed Missy and Timberland, I was punching the earth.
Man, no.
These people.
So speaking of, as far as hip hop, I wanted to ask a question to both of y'all. Is hip hop evolving, or do y'all feel like it's at a standstill as far as where we at now with the sounds and rappers?
Okay, so I'm sorry, go ahead.
To me, it's at a standstill because everybody's trying to do the same thing instead of people trying to sound different and evolve because they like, this is working and this is making money. I feel like rappers today are more focused on making money than the artistry of it. They like, this is what I have to do to make money, because look at all the women that's coming in. They all sound the same. They all sound like Nicki Cardi clones. They all, I mean, not all, but like the ones that's like popping, sizzling, bubbling, they all half naked and talking about sex. And I'm just like, can I get somebody from this era, from this century with some new music that my daughter can actually listen to, and I don't have to be like, feel weird and about her listening to that music. You know what I mean? Because like I listened to Little Kim when I was
10,
12 years old. I did. And I'm running around. If I was a dude, I tell you, suck my dick. Like, what the fuck? Why am I saying this at 12? Please tell me that. Why? I don't want my daughter walking around saying shit like that at 12. I mean, granted, it gave me a sense of arrogance, but like, I want her to listen to stuff that something to feed her soul something better. She don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's so much debauchery out here. It's like, where the soul food at, though?
So I feel like, yes, it's at a standstill, but I kind of feel like it's our fault, not us, on this call, but it's this era's
I got
fault.
what you're saying.
Like, we support that shit. Like, we support the bullshit. We keep giving all them streams and all of that. But, well, and then you got to think about it. You know, who are the top three? Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. I mean, yeah, they get a push, right? But they can also be lyrical and sell records.
But that's the thing. They the most popular ones, but the way they switch their formula about as far as rapping and they sounds, they don't never come out sounding the same, and they don't come back to back. You always got to wait a long period of time before you hear them.
That's what it is. The new generation, they have no attention span because everything they've gotten has been instant. You remember the days where this wasn't possible? Like, we lived through this. We lived through seeing this shit actually happen. Like, from this going from a concept to actually happening. But when they born and this shit is already happening for them. So it's like, they like, what's next? So we listen to this song for 2 weeks. What's next? Versus like, us, we having to wait on whole albums to drop or mixtapes, and you know what I mean? We had to wait. They don't have to wait. So they keep demanding these artists to come out with new stuff sooner and sooner. So when you demanding a artist to be creative on demand, everything is not going to be great. But these people are still supporting it because they stands. Just saying.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, that's an absolute fact. And but the same token, it's like, even with a lot of the mainstream artists being pushed, even with them at the top, it's kind of like you still got your gems out there. Like, you still got like people like, you know, Rock Marciano, Freddie Gibbs, Currency. You still got, you know, that base. But I feel like at a certain point it becomes a choice. Because, I mean, you really don't need a record label at this point unless you want to get to a certain level. But I think Drake, if I'm not mistaken, ain't Drake considering going independent?
If he ain't already, because I know he's not on Cash Money no more.
If he, well, I don't know if he is or not, but if Drake is independent, he's single-handedly killed, like, record labels. Because he's the biggest artist right now. And to your point, you know, about talking about how they had to evolve, I be having this argument all the time because when Drake dropped an album, this shit just don't like. It don't be hot to me. He got like one song on there, 2 songs on there.
Who you talking about?
Drake.
Oh.
But it's like, well, no. When I say hot, I mean like that appeals to me.
Yeah,
people
I got what you
like
saying.
lyrical music. But then, you know, then you got to realize he got an audience all across the world. So he's going to have somebody in, you know, Cuba, and he's going to have like a London artist on there. He's going to have his pop shit, his R&B shit. So,
but that's what I was saying last night about NBA Youngboy. You know, his album just went number 1. And he ain't got like a bunch of artists sharing his music or whatnot. He ain't even got no features on that album, if I'm not mistaken. It's just him.
So who the hell, like,
solid fan base.
I was trying to figure that out last night too. I was like, who? I can't name one person that I speak to on a regular basis that listens to NBA Youngboy. So that's why I was just like
I said last night, what made me listen to him was him being featured on Tyler the Creator's album.
Oh, okay.
And what I told her was like them 2 different worlds coming together. It's like, whoa, like you wouldn't expect him to do that.
Have y'all heard Tyler's latest album?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got it on the playlist.
Tyler goes in, bro.
Man.
People they sleep on him because he got that weird. The people call him weird.
Shout out DJ Drama.
Like
why people gotta be weird just because they different and they don't follow the standard? Why you gotta be weird?
And then when people say, well, he's weird, I'm like, what the fuck is normal? Like,
boom.
See, that's the thing. I guess the way he rapping lyrically, that is weird because ain't nobody rapping that way no more.
Bro, he got this song on. He got a feature on Freddie Gibbs' album, The name of the song was called "Something to Rap About." Bro, when I tell you that verse easily top 10 last year. His verse by itself easily top 10 verses last year, bro.
This make like the people you named, Freddie Gibbs, Currency. They got that solid fan base, but they not in here like the regular, artists and whatnot to get that acclaim, that critical acclaim or whatnot. People talking to them like they talk about Drake or whatnot. And that's recently what I said about Meek Mill when I was like, you had everybody posting a quote from Drake album, Don Day or whatnot. You ain't heard nobody posting a quote from Meek Mill, Expensive Pain or whatnot, even though I actually kind of enjoy his album or whatnot. But I was actually talking about his growth and how I feel like he ain't really grown. I feel like he kind of sounded like other artists in this latest album.
He's just not memorable.
Do y'all feel like he's still suffering from the effects of that Drake beef?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the reason why he don't... Because at one certain point, he was mentioned up there with the likes of Drake.
He was.
But now he's
Kendrick,
like,
J. Cole's, all of them.
Yeah, and people always put Big Sean in the top, but I don't see that, bro.
Why?
I just don't.
Big Sean is one of them people that grew on me because I was like, when he first came out, I was like, why? I guess because the whole him and Luda beef, and I was like, how you gonna come in beefing with Luda? Like, stop. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
I like Luda. Respect Luda. Luda did some shit for the South that other people ain't do. Like, so we gonna respect Luda.
Oh yeah,
in this house.
Luda was on a record with Nas and Jadakiss. Like,
Now,
held his own.
I do, respect, Big Sean as far as his accolades and everything he's accomplished. Just like I respect Wale, but I don't put Wale in the top either.
Yeah, that's true. True.
I feel. Okay, I get where you're coming from. I feel.
I can say that. Okay, I agree with you on that. As far as Big Sean, when you said the Wale part, I agree with that. Then.
Yeah. Because they got some shit now. They got some hot shit, but it's like they not touching Cole or Kendrick, bro, or Drake.
No, but I feel like Big Sean stay in his lane and he knows his lane, and I like what he do in his lane. That's like Wiz Khalifa. Like, I mean, you stay in your lane and you do what you do over there. I had respect for that. I don't know. Big Sean grew on me over the years, but
I enjoyed
somebody I initially like.
What was the one? The dark one. I forgot what it was called, but it was dark something.
We got Blessings on. Had that song Blessings on it with Drake.
I think so.
That's crazy that song had Drake and Ye on it. I believe that was the last song that they were both on.
Yep.
Because I think Ye produced the beat.
Oh yeah, that is right. I be forgetting.
Yeah, that song is on one of my playlists, and it happened to come on, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait, Ye and Drake on the same song? Produced by Ye? Never see that again.
That's kind of the bad part about that whole thing, what they got going on, because of the music they could have created between then and now.
Right. That's the only thing I don't like about beef. Like, because it hinders so much musically that can happen because niggas just.
I say the same thing about like a 50 and Rick Ross. Like, imagine that combination and musically. Or going back to certain artists he was beefing with from New York that you could have heard him together on musically.
Do you think that would mesh well? Rick Ross and 50 like.
No, I'm not.
Collaborate.
Well, no. I was just saying. I guess I was talking about his other, mainly people from New York. He was talking about like a Jadakiss early on when both of them could have got together. Styles P, like G-Unit, Dipset records together, like.
Yeah, and speaking like, I really wish that we would mention Big Crit more.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really wish we would mention Big Crit.
His last album was fire.
Oh, all his shit.
My bad. I haven't listened to his latest album. I honestly went back and listened to his oldest album, Cadillac. What's the name? I forgot. Damn.
Cadillactica.
Yeah. I downloaded that album.
Bro, all his shit. Have you heard Crit was here yet?
No.
That's the one
I ain't listened to like his latest projects. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't listened to his latest projects. I haven't.
It's a listen. It's a great listen. You will not be disappointed.
Big Crit don't make he did make that one album that was kind of iffy. Which one was that where he couldn't use no samples because it was backed by one of them? Oh no, that was Currency. No, never mind. That was Currency. Who he couldn't use like no samples on his album. But Big Crit always make dope albums. To me, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like the last projects I listened to, which was older projects, I feel like he always stayed up par with what he was doing. I gotta go and listen to his latest one. I do. My bad, Big Crit.
Okay, my fault. I know you got an agenda.
Oh yeah, you good, bro. You good.
Okay. Who else are y'all listening to that like you feel like don't get their props?
Latest people I'm listening to right now, I feel like getting their props, but they major artists. So
who do you feel like deserves props? Oh, okay. So you don't got nobody that you feel like is not really getting recognition like that.
Musically,
what is his name? I like Joey Badass. I feel like he's pretty consistent.
Joey Badass is dope. Do you feel like
that's another one I ain't listened to, but I'm a fan of Joey Badass acting. Now, I might have to go listen to him. I'm a fan of him acting. I don't watch his movies. What he doing with Raising Kanan. He got a movie on Netflix that I watch that I like him in. So, yeah, I'm a fan of what he doing is acting-wise.
1999 was a classic, bro. His album, 1999. You should definitely peep that, bro.
Like I said, send me some suggestions, man. I'll check it out. I'll definitely give it an ear.
Yeah, Joey Badass, Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q.
About him
Schoolboy Q. I say Schoolboy Q. Definitely.
You already said Big Crit. That's somebody else I listen to.
Dom Kennedy.
Well, I
mean, I don't want to keep saying my man's name. I keep bringing him up, but I mean, I can't help it because I feel like he don't get that respect musically.
Ooh.
50 Cent.
I guess musically,
I don't because
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, 50 Cent. The bar so high for himself that it was like, where do you go from here? And I hate it because like the Get Rich or Die Trying album, then the fucking motion picture Get Rich or Die Trying album, like just those two alone, it's just like, bruh, how do you get better from that? Like it was just so good, so well composed.
And let's be honest, like Get Rich or Die Trying is it's a classic, right?
Classic.
And it's unmatched. So in order for him to remain relevant, he would have had to either elevate or maintain. Do y'all feel like the reason why he don't get the proper accolades is because he really didn't maintain after Get Rich or Die Trying? Not to say he didn't make bad music. But I mean, do he have a hit as big as Wankster? Do he have another hit as big as 21 Questions? No.
It's the opinion as far as people giving him his credit as far as going and listening to the music. When you coming off them mixtapes, 50 Cent is the future, No Mercy, No Fear. And then when he came off of Get Rich or Die Trying, he said, nah, forget the album. Let me jump on my crew right quick. Let me put Young Buck, Lloyd Banks. Let me get these people out here and make them go platinum. Not only that, they made sure the music was quality music from his crew and a compilation album. Mm-hmm. Now let me work on the Massacre. Hold on. Wait. Not only that, the game want to come over here? Let me give him some of my records that was hot. Good records that I let him have. Them albums was... Some of the records were supposed to be on the Massacre.
I completely agree, bro. But
I'm just saying,
he don't have like all his biggest hits was on Get Rich or Die Trying. He didn't really have none that was as big, bro, to me.
Okay, even if you say that, what album sounds like that lyrically, production wise?
What, The Massacre?
No, Get Rich or Die Trying. From start to finish, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic album. Like, I agree. And like,
he peaked at the beginning of his career.
I never heard Dr. Dre produce nobody music like that.
Eminem?
Nah, it didn't sound like that. Eminem was hot, but it didn't sound like that. The man album went diamond. And it's still going diamond. I mean,
yeah, it takes years for people to go diamond.
Okay.
Man, okay. But the thing is what we're saying is he peaked at the beginning of his career. Boom.
But he's still, like, but I still 50 Cent up there. I respect him for his music. I respect him for all his business ventures, right? I do. Will I ever put him in my top 10? No.
But that's why I would challenge you to go back and listen to the music. Go back and listen to some of them G-Unit radios, some of them mixtapes. He got mixtapes that I think you ain't even listened to. I'm telling you, go back and just listen to them.
Those are good, but what we saying, like, album-wise, like, solo album-wise, he just wasn't topping. He wasn't topping what he did at the beginning. That was a hard bar that he set for himself, and it was just like, can he jump over this and do better than?
Because it
wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad music. It just wasn't capturing that spark again. He just didn't do it again.
You had a whole label that had top platinum artists that could not stop one individual. Even Dr. Dre, Eminem, I get it, but one individual. Ja Rule was the biggest artist at that time. Not only him, Ashanti. You talking about trying to build these other artists that he couldn't pull out. Cadillac Ty, Black Child, respect, but they couldn't do what he was doing. But then you had this guy come in and do that, like Lloyd Banks, G-Unit.
And he did though, and he brought his whole crew and brought good music with his whole crew.
But that's what I'm saying.
Fit his spot. We just saying like. The reason why we feel like 50 isn't held in that light to other people is because of his body of work after Get Rich.
But that's what I'm saying. His body of work is his artist and what he put out after that. That was his body of work. Leading up into the massacre. That was his music. It wasn't. I mean, look what he did for Tony Yayo.
I was hoping you was not going to mention Tony.
I'm saying though. He did for Tony Yayo.
I feel like to me, Tony Yayo is the UNCUT or the 40 cal of G-Unit.
No.
He is, bro.
Oh, all right. We can go to the next topic.
I mean, no.
Let's give respect to 40 cal. Shout out Fight Club, him battle rapping and what he used to do, but no. Come on, man. Tony Yayo. I'm about to go listen to Thought of a Predicate Felon right now.
Bro. Send me some of Tony Yayo best work, bro. I really am going to give it a visit. I really will.
No, go listen to the No Mercy, No Fear mixtapes.
Okay. I tell you what.
You can listen to that one.
And next week, when we meet again, I'll tell you what I think about it.
Bro, man.
I just couldn't get into that Tony Yayo era. It was just like...
Matter of fact, that's why I'm glad I got Twitch. I can go jump on Twitch and I'll do a live stream with a whole mixtape, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. You already know how Zoom is with me. You sure? Yo, my bad. I already know they don't play. I'm upgrading next week, Zoom. I got you next week. Dang. Hey, we gotta take care of home first. I gotta take care of home first.
Hey, you have to. Oh, goodness.
I gotta tell bro to join back. He said, did the meeting end? I said, no, bro, join back.
No.
He ain't been on. He don't know the work. You got to just join right back.
Every 45 minutes.
Shout out to everybody that was tuned in. Hope you still tuned in.
By saying you don't kick the people off, do
Nah, you don't kick nobody off. Oh, my bad. Yo, if 50 see this, you already know. I'm definitely, hey, this is 50. Go ahead and throw us on there.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
My fault.
So I guess I'm going to jump to the next thing.
Okay.
Get into a little social commentary. I wanted to ask if you, well, as far as y'all opinion, if y'all feel like we had the chance as far as policing ourselves as black people and no outside police force, do y'all think it would work? In today's...
I mean, they did it.
Being honest.
Okay. I'm going to tell you what I was talking to my cousin about. So we was talking about why shit is the way it is in America. And I was like, because we lack discipline. We don't discipline ourselves. So therefore, everybody just feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Mm-hmm. Instead of like, I know this is right and this is what I need to do for me, but I don't feel like doing it, so I ain't gonna do it. And that's basically the problem with Americans, if you wanna put some psychology behind some shit. So in this day and age, it would have to be really disciplined people and a lot of psychological testing, and because they don't do enough for the police as is, just to become part of the regular police force. I don't feel like they do enough training. I don't feel like they do enough background checks. I don't feel like they do enough psychology checks, because it's too many people walking around with guns. They don't need none. They racist and all this stuff. But if we just dealing with black people policing other black people, you got to learn to really put personal shit to the side. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. And they bring that shit to work, and then they see somebody they don't like, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
Discipline. We lack so much discipline.
Dang, bro.
Americans, period.
I agree. I don't think that we'll be fair in terms of who we decide to police. And like you said, we just lack the discipline. So, nope. Could it be possible? Maybe.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes. It's all about the willingness to work as the village. We don't have our village mentality no more. It's all individualism, and people just want to worry about me and my five, and that's it. And it's like, you remember when we was younger, like you be around the neighborhood, your neighbors knew who you were, they knew your parents, they probably knew your grandparents too, and you could just walk around freely and feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. We don't have that no more.
I feel like, if anything, more importantly, I feel like the problem will be just mental wise. We all have just getting our mental health together as far as just being black people trying to police ourselves. That'll be the most important thing. It wouldn't be there mentally as far as being able to handle that responsibility with each other. I don't feel like that. Mm-hmm. Not yet.
Yeah.
Me either.
Yeah. We're not.
We still arguing over light skin and dark skin.
Yep. You see what I'm saying? Personal issues and all that, like
football teams and stupid shit.
Man.
Stupid shit. First 48 shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, as far as future wise, I don't even think it is about just even black people policing ourselves. I think human beings working together that part, I think it'll work out.
Yeah.
People don't want to acknowledge people's differences when they see somebody that's different. Like we were saying earlier, they're weird. Why are they doing this? Like, why don't you ask them instead of like just saying that they weird?
Ask
it's
them.
Not something you. That's the biggest difference between black and white people. Period. Is just our customs, our culture. They don't understand why we do certain things, and then they don't ask us, so they make assumptions. It's just like, ask us.
I think we do that with each other too. We don't ask each other either.
Yeah, because like it's a certain level of blackness. Like if you don't, you have to be this black or you're not black.
Man,
and it's like,
what?
wait. Yeah, not like skin color, but like sometimes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
certain things you like.
You as a black person. Yeah, like you like that. That's white people shit. Why? How is that white people shit? I hate hearing it.
You talking about somebody who like, comic books, comic book movies, all that type of stuff, and like, bro, now I feel like it's different though. I feel like you got a whole lot of black people like the type of stuff we like, but back then, nigga,
and
you
like,
supposed to be liking that type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, because I've always liked anime and video games and comic books. I never like fuck that. If you give like. If somebody did think I was weird, who gives a fuck? But everybody don't think like that. And that shit can really drive somebody into a depression if, they don't have like any kind of like, self-assurance or confidence. Man. And they rely on everybody for their,
Now I think everybody like anime. Everybody's arguing about Dragon Ball Z.
Like Dragon Ball Z is like mainstream anime, and that's true.
Everybody.
But like when you start going too deep into it and trying to put people on shit they ain't never seen before.
Oh yeah.
What is that weird shit? Like,
yeah, that just sounds corny, right?
It's the same shit as Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
The niggas get killed on there. Like,
they shoot, bro. I'm not shooting.
Oh, for real, they ask me that. And I had somebody else like niggas get killed on there, bro. Straight like that.
You just gonna get shot, bro.
Hey, I mean, I get it though, cause like when my husband introduced me to anime, like we were watching Death Note, and then we were watching what's the one about the brothers? Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah. So we were watching those, and those are kind of like violent. So like, yeah, I was like, oh shit, niggas getting killed.
But it was like the same thing with me when you brought up Squid Games when we was out here doing it, and I was like, man, what the hell is Squid? That sounds crazy. And then I watched it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I ain't watched it yet.
I'm sitting up here watching it like, oh, shit. Yeah, this lit. This it right here.
Bro, check out Alice in Borderlands.
Alice in what?
Alice in Borderlands.
Okay.
It's on Netflix.
I seen a preview of that, but I ain't watched it yet.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's another. I think it's another Korean movie. I think it's Korea, but trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's pretty crazy.
I started watching this movie called Freaky. It's like it's a Freaky Friday version movie where it's